Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to channel Guidance from Divine. And in today's reading, we are connecting with your spirit team and your ancestors of highest vibration of love and light to bring you the message with the title Messages for the Light Worker. So, as a light worker, what do you need to know and how your journey stays aligned with the mission of as a light worker on Mother Gaia? So let us start with the pile picking. This is pile 1, pile 2, and 3. Let us also put the zodiacs and then we will reveal it together. Okay. So for pile 1, we have number 18, Ascension. The zodiac Virgo has already revealed itself as we were looking at the card. So maybe there is some meaning in it. For pile 1 there, then we have Scorpio, Aries, and Pisces. For pile 2, we have Lady Nada, number 29. The zodiacs for pile 2 are Capricorn, Leo, Gemini, and Libra. And pile 3 is number 39, Divine Talents. The zodiac for pile 3 are Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, and Sagittarius. So these are the 3 piles, my dear friends. Connect with the energies, feel, follow your intuition, your guidance. You can also take the help of the zodiacs and look at the timestamps as well. For some, the timestamp is also coming. And the message is, what does the light worker need to know for their journey? So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pick your pile, connect with the energies, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my dear pile 1. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful card, number 18, Ascension, or the zodiac signs of Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, or Pisces, then this is your reading. And the message is from your spirit team, your ancestors of love and light, and also ascended masters for pile 1. And the message is for the light worker who is on their journey, on their mission on planet Earth in service of Mother Gaia. So the first message is very clear from Spirit about ascension. There is also this confirmation of a psychic expansion, a psychic ability coming around third eye. Because here, if you see, the 2 eyes are very different. So there is a difference in the vision as an upgrade as a result of this ascension. The time when I'm releasing this video, it is just after a few days, the summer solstice. And this is where a lot of upgrades has happened in the collective consciousness on planet Earth in light workers. And this is very much reflecting in your energy field with the upgrades of your chakras and the ascension journey. A lot of release has happened in the summer solstice as a portal, is also a confirmation coming from your team. And there is a message of the maiden energy, like the page energy in the tarot, that there is still work to do. There is still growth to happen. And the wheel is rolling. They're saying it's rolling in the right direction. It's moving forward, but there is still more work to do. The journey is continuing. So let us start with this deck. This is the Star Seed deck. Let's see what is the message for pile 1. Thank you. So the message is, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So this is a very direct message from your team to you, pile 1. And that is where this maiden energy is also connecting with the clarity in the guidance, that because of this journey still lying ahead, there could be a bit of work on the solar plexus around confidence, around accepting as who you are with these new abilities and new way of life, new perceptions coming with this upgraded version of you, more in connection with your authentic self, they're saying. So there could be some doubts, and which are only because of a lack of feedback, is what I'm hearing. That if you are within your crowd, within your community, and you have this free expression of your new experiences, and you share what is happening, the new reality that you are living, that will give a positive feedback. But if we are in a crowd who do not believe in these things, or shun us down, or whichever way it is not reflecting or matching with your vibration, then it can be creating more doubt and confusion, like what's happening with me, and those kind of worries and troubles, and really not wanting to then, because of lack of confidence, expressing and saying what you are seeing and experiencing. So importance of the right people is important, and how the eyes are covered here is a little bit of a advice coming, like something that can happen in the journey of ascension, that if this thing is if this feeling and this confidence is not worked on majorly through solar plexus chakra, then in your ascension journey there is a possibility that the gifts you're receiving, the expansion work you're receiving specifically in your psychic abilities, that can not be put into fruition, like not in full expression and not in full acceptance. So as a bit of an advice, Spirit is bringing some clarification there. Okay, let's just move on to the next deck. This is the energy deck. The sense of community is very strong. Thank you, Archangel Phanuel, for your presence. Very clearly, strongly, Archangel Phanuel has come. And the message is hope, optimism, and new beginnings. So to work with Archangel Phanuel can help you with building this confidence, is what I'm hearing. Specifically on solar plexus chakra. You can look into what Archangel Phanuel means in the spiritual circles online as well. A lot of information is available for so many different angels who are working in service for humanity. So the new beginning, optimism, hope is again tying you with this, the new upgrade, especially after the summer solstice that has happened. To be, again, that page energy is coming, that to be hopeful for what lies ahead, to look forward to what is coming on your ascension journey, and to expect ascension is also what is coming with the optimism and the hope. You should focus on expecting that my journey is expanding and I am moving forward. Okay. I feel there is one more card for you from this deck, from the energy deck only. For pile 1, please. What is the message they need to know, the light worker? Taking a bit of time to show, but I know there is a message. So let's see. Maybe it is pointing something we need to focus on. We have to discern which card it is, and we have to bring it into our awareness. Let us see. So the message is phase entanglement number 33, emotional influence. And this is why the message came through the way I channeled the energy of the shuffling, because this is something which may be affecting you. Again, the sense of community, the importance of community, and to be with the right people really matters now. I feel that because your vibration is changing anyways with your ascension journey, the natural part of process of evolution of this journey is that when your vibration changes, the compatibility changes with the people who are already present. If they are in your life, if they're not working on themselves, then their vibration remains where it was, but yours has ascended, changed. So there is a sense of incompatibility which starts to arise, and then slowly, karmically, those people move out of life. And move out of life can be just a disconnect, which can happen, not literally like move out from the life, you will not see them again, but yes, new people come who are matching your vibration. So to focus on this reality, where the external reality, specifically in relation with the people who you are with, is important, like making new friends or finding a new community in your spiritual circle, or just connecting as a light worker to another light worker without even having any sense of friendship or anything. Just the spark of two light workers can also establish a beautiful connection of matching vibrations. So number 33 is a very high vibration master number, and I feel with this emotional influence, guidance from some ascended master is coming, who is specifically helping you around your emotional bodies, and around your heart chakra and sacral chakra is what I'm seeing. So let me get the deck for ascended masters, and let's see which master is working with you currently. Okay, so let's connect with ascended master deck, and we ask the master to show themselves who are working, helping the light workers of pile 1. So we have Gaia herself, resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. So as an ascended master, Mother Gaia, the divine feminine herself, I hope you can see, it's not focusing, but yes, Mother Gaia herself is connecting, working with you. So a lot of messages then from Gaia connects through as firstly, the rainbow energy is very important. The sign, the rainbow, is also running. I'm seeing an infinity sign made up of rainbows, rainbow energy. That could be something as a light worker you can work with. You may be a rainbow being. So that is a very high vibrational energy by itself. But because we picked up the maiden energy here on your journey, so though at the higher level from the higher self, you are a very high vibrational soul on earth as light worker, and Mother Gaia knows it and she's talking about it, but you are still in this maiden energy where you have to work towards the mission to fulfill it. So for this sacral chakra and your heart chakra, the message of grounding is coming very strongly. To connect with her in your meditation, ask Mother Gaia as the divine feminine aspect, as the ascended master who's working with you in the divine feminine aspect, to ground your heart chakra and your sacral chakra in your meditations, spending time in nature. Then also you can ask, you can lean over a tree or sit under a tree. I'm hearing oak tree. There's a white ash also coming, and there's a cedar tree coming. So there are 3 different kinds of trees, which are more connected with your energy field. And if you connect with them by just leaning on them and asking them to ground and release all this emotional influence that you have into Mother Gaia, or just ground your heart chakra and your sacral chakra. So that could be very beneficial. If you can do it every day, then that is much, much better. But yes, every few days, so that all that clutter energy coming into your energy field and affecting you is released, so that your vibration stays in that ascended aspect which you have achieved during this solstice, summer solstice time. Okay, let's see what's next from the wisdom deck, let's say. Okay, so what does pile 1 need to know? Spirit as a light worker. What is the light worker's message? The message is exchanging gifts. Okay, which is the number 27. So we did pick up on, I don't know why it is not focusing. Yes, thank you. So we did pick up on the gift of the psychic ability there, which was definitely is confirmed with this energy. But I'm really focused on this, the little cat here, the feline. I feel maybe there is some connection with your starseed connection as Lyran beings. And some of your gifts are probably coming directly from them, maybe. Or you have a connection with the Lyrans, where your ascension journey is bringing more and more of that community sense with the Lyran connection. I have a Lyran deck. Let me give you a message from the Lyrans for you to have a better visibility, understanding. So let us see. Let's connect with your Lyran. Oh, okay. Star family, and we already have 2 messages for you. So the energy of the deck and the connection with the cards through you shows me very clearly that there is, as a confirmation, a beautiful connection of you with the Lyrans. Then we have Hathor energy. We have a UFO here, DNA. Number 13, Cosmic Star Family, support, socialize, community. So Lyrans have confirmed the message of the community we have been picking for some time. 13 is very transformative symbolism, and the symbolism of journey as well. So I feel the connection with your some Egyptian but lineage, but because this is the Sphinx and as the Hathor face, it's giving a very, very ancient DNA connection, even beyond the Egyptian timelines, because Sphinx is now a lot of research is happening where they're saying that maybe Sphinx is even older than the pyramids, and who knows which civilization built it. So it's really giving this feel. And Hathor is also giving me a connection of you with the Pleiadians as well. I think it is 7 or 12. I think 12. They were sisters. I do not remember exactly. Please have a look at it. But there is this message of 7 or 12 sisters of the Pleiades, the 12 Hathors. In Egyptian times, there was not one Hathor. There was 7 or 12, something like that. So there is some connection of your star seed lineage along with Pleiadians as well. Maybe Pleiadians are working more currently with you during this ascension of Gaia. So Lyrans and Pleiadians. Then we have Middle Earth Dragons. Number 29, mind opening, grounding, shamanic rituals. So I have this already, the dragon deck for you, because since the the summer solstice, I have been picking on the presence of dragons very strongly. They're working with me on me as well. But with your pile as well, they have shown a beautiful connection with you. Sometimes it focuses, sometimes it doesn't. I apologize. I hope you can see it. Let me see what's happening with the focus. 1 second. So it does focus this way. Yes. So we have Middle Earth Dragons, mind opening, grounding, shamanic rituals. So we have this confirmation of grounding, which we picked up before. Dragons are very high vibrational, dimensional beings who specifically, it is like, in my experience at least, that I cannot pick a dragon, the dragon picks me. So that is where the dragon connects with you. Then only you can have this two-way connection with the dragon energy. And dragons do deep shadow clearings, even deeper than angels can reach. So this is something I have learned through experience, and then I was given the information through some of the other spiritual workers as well. So I feel this calls for the journey continues, the maiden energy. The dragons are also working with you. Shamanism is something which you may be wanting to learn as a new modality, or you have some exposure of practicing shamanism during doing the journeys. But as a past life imprint, it's very strongly connecting, very strong energy imprint of a past life of being a shaman, accessing these altered states of consciousnesses into higher dimensions and connecting with dragons and working. So maybe this dragon guide is a past life guide as well, who has worked with you before. And then this is the clear quartz, but I'm seeing more like the aura quartz and the Lemurian quartz as well. Not only the clay quartz, but yes, clay quartz is also coming very strongly. Yeah, okay. Let us see. So let's connect with the dragon deck and ask for a specific message for our light worker pile 1. Connecting with the dragon guide of pile 1. And we know the message. Thank you. So this is Aquamarine Dragon from Neptune. Enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. So this is again another confirmation from Spirit about the psychic abilities which we picked up in the beginning. Dragons are working with you for this psychic ability specifically, along with the shamanism. Accessing this altered state of consciousness and then having visions and the journey is itself a very high psychic ability. Though we all have in some shape or form, in some intensity, to access this journey. But yes, there are very deep journeys that can happen as an advanced shaman or an advanced light worker. So I feel that is where this journey lies ahead for you, my dear Palwan. So working with dragons can help. And also with Neptune, there is a message coming that Neptune is a very it works on our spirituality. Pisces, it rules, so you have Pisces as well there. And Neptune energy is coming a lot in the collective of guidance from divine for some time. And the message which Neptune brings is that Neptune moved into Pisces in around 2011 or 2012, which brought a mass awakening on the planet in 2012, spiritual awakening. So now Neptune has moved into Aries and it is transitioning. It'll go retrograde or something like that since January 2026. And it'll stay there till 38, 39. So it is again long, 15, 16 years. Neptune stays in one zodiac sign. So if your work you notice has been starting awakening since 2012, maybe reflect back in what was happening in 2012 with you, with your life. And then with 2026, there is this change coming in this vibration of the whole planet. And we can see that there is a lot of things happening on the planet which are forcing, like as if to bring change in this vibration. So maybe reflecting on your journey and how it connects with your ascension journey and Gaia's ascension as a light worker is also where Neptune and dragon guides can help you. And they're very similar color as well, if you see, very similar color. Okay, so let's give you one or two final messages. Let's use this deck for you. Okay. No tarot today, they said. Yes, I forgot to say it in the introduction. Okay, thank you. So we have mountain number 6. So with mountain, I'm specifically, I heard a mountain guide. Now, I do not understand what does this mountain guide mean, but I feel that how they're showing me is someone was going on a trekking, was trekking. Maybe you were trekking on a mountain somewhere, um, and you connected with a guide. Then the mountain is coming, like Mount Shasta is coming. Um, Shambhala is coming, but Shambhala is like Tibet, and it is in fourth dimension. It is not in the physical realm anymore. There's one more mountain coming, but Mount Shasta and okay, I'll come back to it if I find the name. Maybe I'll leave it in the description box later because that's not very clear to me. I'm just not picking up on it. I apologize for that. Okay, so importance of mountain is there, where maybe being on a mountain helps you connect with your guides better, and you receive a lot of light when you are in that space. So connecting with Gaia on mountain can be more beneficial. Spending time in nature on a mountain, going on a trek, can be more healing and connecting with Gaia's energy. Thank you. So this is a sign or a symbol that is coming with a message. And this symbol, this guidance, you will be finding present more in your reality. So there is Palm, Destiny, number 18. So did we not have 18? I feel we did have an 18 somewhere. It was 9, 27, and then 18, 9. Okay. So there is this message of destiny coming with this. An imprint left in time is how it is showing that looking at your hand, a hand imprint, like they're showing me like there's a portrait or there's like a picture, something with a handprint on it. That has there's some meaning for you, and that connects you, shows you something about the destiny. So it could be a very specific, unique message as well. But yes, for the whole collective, they are collective. Sorry, for the whole collective, the message is that there are in timelines conditions created where we leave an imprint on the ascension, on this healing journey, just like this palm on this wet surface here of glass, let's say. But this is not permanent. This will not be seen. This will not be available to see afterwards when the conditions change, or let's say when you move on. But that doesn't mean that the palm, the imprint was not there, the mark was not made. So spirit is just showing that to help you understand in spiritual ascension journey, the marks that we leave and the feedback also, which we were picking before, that we receive for ourselves, is something temporary like this for the 3D linear time we live in. So it's a very deep, beautiful spiritual message. I hope you're able to understand it. That is the best I can do in understanding this message. But yes, I feel I should give you one more card from the prediction card. It's coming. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking out your readings channel. Let's see, what is the message for pile 1? Oh, thank you. So we have Chariot, and it is a number 6 again. So number 6 is something which is important. This was number 6 in Mountain. This is Chariot, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Wow. So the message of confidence, which we picked up before, because of maybe the emotional influences here, they are bringing another positive message for you to focus on this confidence, for you to work on yourself. Sorry, friends, I had to fix this focus, which was really troubling. And I apologize for the number of breaks I took on your pile. I do not have a very good camera and gives me trouble sometimes, but I'm very grateful that you understand. So for the Chariot here, that is the message that we picked up before with the confidence. And that was the only message where I felt like your spirit team was showing a bit of a concern or a worry, but just in a sense with the guidance that this is what is happening. So a lot of this part came through that, and then along with the dragons as well. But I feel that this is really bringing the Chariot card, the number 7 card as well from the tarot, that go forward in a balanced state. That is what is the main message of this card, along with the confidence as well. So this balance comes with the grounding and connecting with Gaia energy. So let me now give you your final card, which is from the collection of the readings from the channel. So your spirit team gives you a reading, and you can choose to watch it as a continuation of message from here, or I'm actually receiving 2 message from here continuation, or the next reading that you can't see. So there are more messages in these readings. Oh, we have 3. Okay, I was very strongly feeling this as well. So let's just see. I'll link them in the description box. So we have moon reading, new moon cycle messages, what new cycle you're starting. This card is for me as a reminder as well for you to tell, to share the information which I received, and because of all the pauses and resume, I forgot. It is about that this next moon cycle, to look at some of the readings and the predictions on the channel maybe, that are specifically guidance for this moon cycle, like till full moon mainly. So whenever this full moon is coming, there is a lot of information related with this, specifically around not to be influenced by this emotional influence or the people, or what they're talking about you, or gossip or anything like that, to specifically refrain yourself and consciously work around this guidance till full moon. But this is a new moon reading. I will link it in the description box. Then you have surprise messages from your subconscious, a blind spot that you cannot see. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you. So this is the second one. And then we have Archangel Metatron, angel messages from Archangel Metatron, what he wants you to know. Okay, so I feel that these 3 messages have come maybe for the breadth of the collective here. Maybe there is one for each one of you here. But yes, please follow your intuition. There may be more. But this is your reading, Pile 1. Beautiful, beautiful work as a light worker you're doing in the ascension of Mother Gaia. And I'm truly grateful for the presence and for the work that you're doing for all of us, for the collective. So thank you so much for being here. And also I would like to remind you the 5-minute Reiki space that we have. I have provided in my service to you, as my service to you, at the end of the reading. So you can look at the timestamp and you can make use of that 5-minute healing space for your ascension journey. You can release whatever you found here, or you can ask for healing from the grid. So it works both ways. And good luck on your journey, my dear Palwan. I hope you use that Reiki space, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Paltu. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful card, number 29, Lady Nada, or the zodiac signs of Gemini, Leo, Libra, or Capricorn, then this is your reading. And in today's reading, we are connecting with your spirit team and your ancestors of highest vibration of love and light, ascended masters. And the message is guidance for the light worker on their journey as service to Mother Gaia. Sorry, I was just listening to some messages they were saying, so that's how I was. Yes, so they're talking about Lady Nada is an ascended master, and she is talking about emotional healing currently happening on your soul journey. There is a sense of tiredness. There is a sense of lethargy in running low on emotion, running low because of the emotional drainage and the emotional work that is happening. Um, the work is not complete yet, is what she's saying, but you are in need of some rest and rejuvenation and some quiet, still space, just like how she's sitting in under a tree in a beautiful woodland somewhere in a meadow, um, where in this stillness you connect with your inner self, with your guidance, maybe connecting with her in nature and sitting and accessing. Um, and also rejuvenating is what she's saying. So, rejuvenating in the sense connecting with Mother Gaia and receiving this vitality and healing from her, and releasing what needs to go. So, as a grounding two-way um, energy flow. Um, yeah, this it is going to take some time, is what they're saying, what she's saying, but there's an importance on the full moon, which is coming. So, which was, I actually forgot to introduce it in the introduction, this message, because there's a timeline prediction message also in the piles, which is for this moon cycle. For some, it is full moon, for some, it is full moon cycle, but for you, it is specifically full moon, which is coming. If you're seeing it at the time when I'm releasing it, it is coming in full moon in Capricorn in like 4 or 5 days. So we are very close. We are almost entering the full moon energies. So I feel there is a ripeness about to reach in this emotional release, where this sense of drainage and lethargy and tiredness is also building up because of that. But this release can happen, maybe connecting with this full moon energy on the full moon, during full moon, this release, and in this nature setup, connecting with Gaia and Lady Nada. So maybe your Lady Nada is in your spirit team for this specific work on your heart chakra. But what she's very specifically saying is that whatever is happening in this emotional healing of yours, as a light worker, these are just steps that you use to go up on your journey, in your ascension journey. So that is the outlook, that is the perspective she wants you to have on these dealings. Okay. So there are some more higher dimensional guides which are present for you, pile 2, which are not very clearly like making themselves visible. So I have to say that since the summer solstice of 2026, so at the time when you are, if you're watching it when I'm releasing it, we are just coming out of the summer solstice energy, and I'm noticing that there are a lot of guides um, whose presence is felt in the collective energy, but they are not, as of now, fully revealing themselves. So that is going to happen in the next solar year, is what is the guidance. Dragon energy is also very strong. So this is the deck where we are connecting with those guides who are very high dimensional, but we still do not identify their presence. Okay, so we have a odd card in this deck. Yeah, we'll keep it. I've seen it. This is not from the previous reading. Okay. No mistakes. Now let's connect with first the guides and then their extended message. Okay, so the card also landed out of our view. Like, we cannot recognize their presence is a strong message right now. And this is very, very true in the collective. Like, I also feel so many new guides present, but I do not know who they are. The only information I have is the presence of some blue beings. And they just say that, for me specifically, I can share, maybe it will resonate with you. So what I received from the blue beings is that we have found you. You have been found by us, something like that. But let's see, what is your message? Surrender to the change. The art of allowing resilience, adaptability. And it's a very bottom 2 chakra energy with number 24. So there is a sacral chakra energy, and root chakra energy with the emotional, the passion, the emotions. Um, and I'm hearing like leaks. So I feel that the purple color, which is here connecting with Lady Nada's dress as well, this has your connection with the higher dimensions through your crown chakra, where these leaky energies can be fixed. So I feel there is some work to be done on aura as well, because there are some leaks in the aura which are leaking some kind of this emotional energy from your energy field. So not only that you have to do work on this, but you're also leaking these energies through the overwhelm of emotions, is what I'm hearing. Okay, but yes, the message is surrender to change and be open to receive, allow for the changes to come. And with this flexibility, the adaptability, which I feel really can be accessed by spending more time in nature. So you may have some messages in pile 1, pile 2, because there was some connection with Gaia there, which was similarly coming to help pile 1. So I feel this support is coming from Gaia in a very similar way. So you may have a message there. You can go and have a look. But this resistance to change is something which needs to be surrendered. And the message is number 15, which is a 6 again. 24, 15. Key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So, not able to surrender to change is because of the attachment to the past. So, these emotions can also be very much past energies which are ready to be released, pile 2. It's very much based on, emotions and heart chakra and emotional well-being and soul growth because of the emotional body healing. So this is also like heart chakra, but there is this time. It's like a clock in your heart space, and there is a lock, and the key is to let go of the past by surrendering to change, by accepting and allowing the new to come. So it's important to understand as a light worker, my dear friends, that unless and until we are releasing something which is ready to be released, we are firstly holding on to this clutter energy which has served its purpose, just the extra baggage you're carrying. And secondly, it's not allowing you to create that space where the new higher vibration can come in. So even when we are open to receive many times, we do not realize that we do not have space created for that new to come. And then we are just kept waiting for the new to come. So these are some of the things which, as a light worker, you definitely understand, but to be consciously more aware of the workings is where Lady Nada is bringing this message forward. Okay, so let's connect with this deck, which is the Star Seed deck. And let's see what is the message for pile 2. Light worker saying it's a yes. Get grounded. Empathy, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So connecting with nature is something as a light worker you cannot miss to afford to miss, sorry. And there is big emphasis on the earth star chakra, which I'm really picking on the energy here. So for earth star chakra, you can also connect with Archangel Sandalphon, and this is the black color of the chakra, and he connects with the color black as well. So connecting with Archangel Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Michael, because that's a coincidence. I have Archangel Michael working with me today, so maybe he's present in your pile as well. Let's put him in your reading. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Sandalphon for grounding and protection energies. Working with Mother Gaia for grounding is important. This confirms to me that there is some message for you in pile 1, but if you're called to only, then you can go and have a look. Then meditation is coming. Energy of rose is very strongly coming as well. Like red rose, like today the color is also very red. So I feel connecting with red rose energy can also help. Is she holding? I don't think these are roses, but yeah, these are very sacral chakra um, colored flowers. So maybe having rose energy or some flower energy, some presence of nature, and the sense of beauty present in the home can also help you bring some grounding in your energy field. So let's connect with the dragon energy that I was talking about with the solstice. So dragons are very strongly present in the collective right now, doing very deep shadow clearings. Dragons, in my experience, clear deeper shadows, especially in the subconscious, even deeper than the angels can access. So that is why I love the dragon guides. But yes, dragon guides are not very like readily accessible in my experience. We have to earn a repo, we have to build a relationship with them, and the dragon picks you. We can't. I never got to choose to pick a dragon, so maybe that's just for me. But yes, in my experience, and that is all I can share, my own experience. It may be different for other light workers, but yes, the dragon came to me. I let the universe know my request, and the dragon guide responded. It was the guide who came, and it worked very deeply on my shadows. So again, we are in a cycle of working deep shadows. So we have black dragon, cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. So black color has come again with your earth star chakra and archangel Sandalphon. Deep shadow work definitely is happening, and you're in a very protected space with this cocoon energy, so that you are growing into this safe space, and also releasing into this safe space is what they're saying. There is another message from pile 1, but it may or may not reflect, but there's a maiden energy which came through. So I feel if you're resonating with pile 1, then only this maiden energy message is for you. So that for that you can go in pile 1 and look, because that is not for the collective otherwise. So that's why they're not asking me to share it here, but it is available in pile 1, they're saying. Okay. So let's move on to the next deck. Let's move to the energy deck and see the dealings of this emotional work which is happening. What does the energies say to the light worker of pile 2? They're asking for balance, and it is again a number 624. Centered energy, self-care. So number 6 is highly important. 666 is important. And big clarification, 666 is not how it is associated. It is a very high vibration master number, which brings a lot of healing and a really deep shadow work. So that is what I understand from this 666. And it always promises a blessed time ahead. So let us include your energy of balance in your meaning of 666 as well. The need to balance is what number 6 symbolizes for pile 2. And it's a very sacral chakra energy. Again, it's like as if this is the sacral chakra, this ball, and you are finding your way of how to balance this emotional charge and still be able to work and release this emotional energy. So balance is the key, is also coming with this message. Okay, I just heard that Archangel Michael is your overarching angel. So I feel there are many of you in pile 2 who are very fiercely protected by Archangel Michael. And if you look here, he's protecting the inner child energy, and also the maiden energy, which I was picking as the feminine. And then there's another child who looks like a boy. So I feel the divine masculine and feminine aspects in a younger form, or just like the equivalent of what maiden would be in a boy. I don't know, but yes, the inner child is very fiercely protected as an overarching archangel, and he also works and protects your divine masculine and divine feminine in their innocent aspects, is what I'm hearing. Okay, innocent aspects. Let's see. Okay. So this is the next deck. This is the deck, Wisdom deck. Let us see what is the message for the light worker of pile 2. Thank you. We have number 3, Between Worlds. And this is where the shadow aspect is coming. This is where the sacral chakra energy is coming with the flamingo color. And I think there's a hummingbird as well there. Yeah. So beautiful blessings from spirit. Crown on the crown chakra. And there is some light as well. If you see, there are some rays connecting. Yeah. So there are some messages. Let us see which one, how spirit channels come in the order, how I'm receiving it. So first messages of the shadow work and the black color and its importance, and Archangel Sandalphon and the dragon, it all connects you there. The next message is of the crown message that we picked up here, the leaking energy. So when the crown chakra and the connection with the guides through the purple color and the crown chakra is activated or strengthened, crown chakra is more grounded, the aura is not leaking. So the full form of the color balance comes in. The color settles in where it belongs. Like here, the colors are still there, but they are all gray and shades of white and gray. But when the color comes in and they are balanced, they fit in where they belong. So how they're showing is fit in where they belong is specifically with the emotional charge. So emotional charge is just the energy which is running in your nadis, like Ida and Pingala, the two nadis, like the masculine and feminine sides of the body and the higher bodies. But this charge, which is running, the emotional charge, it runs through the right circuits of currents and it fits where it belongs. So the energy of the sacral chakra comes in the sacral chakra, the energy of the heart chakra comes in the heart chakra. And the presence of the hummingbird also brings this connection, which is possible, and which is not only possible, it's just like better connection when things are falling in its place, because you're becoming more sensitive, you're becoming more open, as it says, the art of allowing, and also this connectedness, how she's sitting here and is connected with the dimensions and the realms around her. So that is where this connection also flourishes when things start fitting in its place. But yes, the acknowledgement, the last message is the acknowledgement of spirit, that they acknowledge that this is the work of healing the shadows and integrating it into light and moving from, like, leaving something which is behind as well, like the past energy. So moving from the past. So this is what the past looks like, and this is what the future holds for you. So it's a very meaningful, deep spiritual message, my dear pal, too. A lot of subconscious healing can happen just by allowing these messages to settle in your subconscious, and your being then connects with these deep healing, grounding messages. Maybe part of meditation to look back, reflect back at these messages. Very beautiful, very deep indeed. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's move on to the next deck. And I think 1 or 2 messages only I feel are coming. Messages for Lightworker pile 2. Thank you. So we have the message Storm Fields, which is a 9, and it looks like inverted 6 to me. So again, there is this message comes with, again, multitude of messages, but let's see how I'm able to channel them properly to you. So this message comes with some advice and warning, like scenario where on the journey, don't be afraid of the storms that lie ahead as a storm field. It may look like that the whole house is going to be taken over by this storm which is coming. But what they're showing is that firstly, this storm is not what it seems like, what it looks like, because of the change in perception that is coming, the connection and the better resilience and adaptability, flexibility, surrender to the change. All these aspects of this card, and with the crown, the purple color message, when put together, they bring this message in reverse, like this. They become the message of 6, of the balance. So your symbolism for 6 is balance, and that is where all these messages coming together brings this message, this card of warning or advice, or the fear which looks like what my future holds. It becomes reverse like this and aligns with the symbolism of 6 with balance. So blessings and beautiful, productive storms is what I'm hearing. Productive storms, wow. So the purpose of the storm, you understand, and you work and see it as an opportunity, because you are in a very balanced state. You are looking forward to what lies ahead with beautiful connection and the guidance that brings with it. Wow. Very deep spiritual messages, pile too. Very high vibrational souls indeed. Beautiful light workers. Thank you so much for your presence, friends. I'm really, truly grateful for the work you're doing. Thank you. Let's bring you your next message of the symbolism. And what does the pile 2 needs to know? The light workers of pile 2, please, Spirit. Yeah, they're asking, okay. Everything is a message. The whole reading is a healing experience. That is how I feel and I see, and as a service when I offer these readings, that is what I understand them as. So when I'm shuffling, they are showing me, I heard the message of an example of doing things differently. So which is, they're showing me as an example to you of how to do things differently. So if you see my readings, and if you know the channel and the Hindi channel as well, that no 2 readings are same, other than just 1 or 2 patterns which I try to bring in the reading so that there's a structure for the regular viewers. But like they're saying, even with shuffling, show the importance of doing things differently. So they did not give me a card, and they said just pick 2 cards and show them. So there's just a small message, but it's a very deep, meaningful message of for you to be able, to be willing, to be accepting, allowing of doing things differently. So I feel this is what the future holds, pile 2, that when this release is, this completion is coming closer, that is how you will be living and feeling and dealing with life. And that is how you'll be creating your life, doing things differently. So the first message is number 29, skull, endings. Okay, so it's a number 11. And doing things differently, this is how the Spirit is bringing the message of letting go of the old, the past, and accepting the new. Things are definitely going to end, and probably because your vibration is changing, you're opening your heart space. You are creating consciously not only this new space for new, more healing energies and downloads and expansion to happen, but also you are releasing this clutter energy consciously, which we just spoke about. So storms are an opportunity, is the new perspective. Doing things differently is the new approach. And that is where the vibration changes, and maybe there is a change in reality because of that, because your compatibility with the old reality changes. You move into a different, better timeline, and it shows new faces, it shows new connections, it shows new fulfillments in life. What a beautiful, positive prediction. And we have the flamingo again. We have fun, number 2. Flamingo can be your spirit guide right now, my dear friends. There is also one message which I feel I missed, because there was a lot of messages coming there. So they're reminding me firstly to connect with the inner child energy and stay in the vibration of fun is important. To stay light, to feel the emotional energy through the inner child play energy in the fun mode. There is a second message of uniqueness, which is I feel I did channel it on my Hindi channel, or maybe in English only, but yes, it's a repeat message coming about the uniqueness, how unique a flamingo is. So this is a message of what the flamingo is eating. Firstly, they are unique as filter feeders. So they, if you see, they're always putting their this beak in the water, and they are filtering the waters, and they are eating, I think it's an algae. And so that is a unique way of eating, of being a flamingo. And secondly, the unique way is that what they're eating is becoming the color. You can predict the color, you can see the color and say what color of the algae they're eating. So it's a direct reflection of what they're consuming. So that is where this message for you comes, that what you're going to feed your emotional body is what is going to then reflect not only in your emotional state, in your own emotional body, but also as an outward expression in the reality and the timeline which is going to manifest. So that is a very specific message, but very deep. I don't think specific, I feel it's for everyone here in the collective, but yes, it's a very unique message on being unique, and how so within, so without, those spiritual laws of universe aligns with your reading and brings more healing in your reading. So that was the message of flamingo. I feel there is only one card coming from, okay, let's see this deck. The final message, thank you. So, oh my God, we have a flamingo again. Oh, beautiful. And it's a number 20. What was this number? This was 2, 3, and 20. You are what you think. And this is also the unique message of as within, so without. It's not only what you are feeling, what you are eating, what you're becoming, what you're thinking is also added. Like with your mental body also, it's affected. So power of thought comes in. And that is where I feel the crown chakra, which we were picking here, is also highlighted in both of these. So what a beautiful synchronistic deep message, pile 2. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for such a beautiful high vibrational message. I feel it was 6, 9, 9. The 9 is here as well with 29, but then there's 11. Was there another 11? What was the number of? Yeah, 29, 29. So 11, 11, 29, 29. Then 222, 999, 666, then 15, 15, 15, 24 with a 6. So many number synchronicities. So maybe your connection with numbers is very strong. Your spirit team connects you with numbers. So these are the collection of the readings on the channel, friends. And this is this reading you will find in the description box below. If you are called to, if you feel this is your message as a continuation from the reading here, or as your next reading, you can have a look at it. This reading holds more messages for you, and also pile 1 of the same reading. So this is Zodiac Libra monthly predictions, November. So this is an old reading. I'll link it in the description box for you to see. If you're called to, you can go and have a look. But beautiful, beautiful reading, my dear light workers of pile 2. What a beautiful presence you have. Exceptional work. Thank you so much for this beautiful work you're doing on planet Earth, for the ascension of the collective and Mother Gaia. I'm truly grateful for your presence, and I truly receive your beautiful energy here on my channel. And I would also like to remind you about the 5-minute Reiki healing session space, which is available for you to access both ways. You can release through Reiki whatever you find is ready to release here. You can ask for an emotional body clearing. You can connect with your angels here, or your dragon or your guides. And also you can ask to receive healing as well. So it works both ways on your behalf for your highest good. So thank you so much for being here, pal 2. I'm truly grateful for you being a part of the lovely, beautiful collective of guidance from Divine. I'll see you again in your next reading. Take care. Good luck. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pal 3. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful card, number 39, Divine Talents, or the zodiac signs of Taurus, Cancer, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, then this is your reading. Today we are connecting with your spirit team, and who also have ancestors of highest vibration of love and light, and ascended masters as well. So with this card, the first message which I'm hearing is with the divine talent. There is connection with God Krishna from Hinduism. So he is the god who has a flute and a peacock feather, and so his energy is very close to Christ consciousness. So maybe along with Krishna's energy, there is Christ connection as well. With you as an ascended master, they both are coming in this reading. Then there is a message of with the spiritual talent. Definitely this is talking about some psychic abilities which may or may not have been from past lives. There is a strong imprint of other lifetimes, but there are also a few here in the viewers who are developing very new abilities first time in this lifetime. So psychic abilities can involve all the clear senses, and heightened intuition, or also just like telepathy, becoming a stronger empath, reading the room, reading the energies, a new modality. So all that covers in this spiritual talent. Um, there is a message on awkwardness, and how the showing is that like something you need to polish, and then it shines. So the process of polishing can bring in, polishing the talent can bring in the energy of awkwardness in developing this divine talent. There's a new hobby as well for some also coming, which will build into this talent. So this to take care of in this awkwardness and have this perspective on a take on this awkwardness as it's a part of the process, and not feeling awkward, but finding that courage and willingness to do it, and not to bring like to go on a stronger side on a negative of like not feeling shame around it or something like that. Just to stay very grounded with this talent and allow it to expand in your energy field. So this comes as a very blessed time after the summer solstice of 2026. So if you're watching it when I'm releasing it, we are still currently coming out of the solstice energies. We just had it a few days back. And I have noticed in the summer solstice portal that there is a lot of dragon presence, which is currently working on all of us in the collective. Um, and there are new gifts and talents which have come, which we do not understand maybe fully, which could be your reading. It's very specifically around. And there are some new guides which we will find along the way. So it's a new set of team. It's a new, maybe this could be like the first reading after the solstice, when after this reading, this message, you start connecting with a lot of new members in your spirit team. Okay, let's see. What's the message of for the light worker of pile 3? So we have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So here this message has 2-3 different markers, I want to say, to keep an eye for. The firstly is to understand and find the power of no is important in dealing with that awkwardness energy, to be really clear on that this is not what I want for myself. Then secondly, they're also showing this divine talent as knowing what you clearly do not want for yourself. Like, this thing I will not compromise with. To have a very clear judgment and understanding and knowing of what you do not want is a strength as a divine talent which is coming. Then there is this energy of patience, which this lesson of no is also bringing. So it could be talking about some of the past lessons which are bringing these talents forward, and your growth happening through the solstice time, or as a time is reading, whenever the past few weeks have been. are very constructive, liberating, releasing, and expanding in your energy work, in your energy field. But there is this lesson of patience also, which has come through it. And there is some sense where you do not realize it fully. But in whichever way, the rejection or the no you have witnessed in the past has brought lessons of patience and not reacting but responding in your attitude. And it is still looks like going to continue for some time, this lesson of patience. It's not a negative card. It is a card on a reflection on the journey and what lies ahead, how to maneuver around it. And even when you're heading for the storm, you know that what you're not going to compromise with. So dealing with the situations of life with a clear understanding of maybe not knowing what I want, but what I don't want is very clear, is also a blessing in disguise for many here. This is a specific message for someone here on a decision they have to make, and they shouldn't make it, is a clear no. As literally it says, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So if you're in a situation where you are in a position where you have to decide on something, then don't decide on it yet, or just say no. Just delay it for some time either, or just if you have to decide, then don't choose it, is what they're saying. Okay. Let us move on to the energy deck and see what is the message for the light workers of pile 3. Thank you. So we have sensitivity and strength, number 3, tapping the forces within. And this is how you are developing these divine talents and accessing these divine talents. So I remember I channeled empathy or sensitivity as well as a divine talent. So this is a confirmation on reading the room, knowing the energy field. Even telepathy along with the sensitivity is going to improve, and really knowing in your vibration is what I'm hearing, the strength of the presence of spirit, of the guidance that you receive. So really connection with the higher dimensional realm, specifically the angelic realm, may be very strong connection you have with angels. That could be one of the vibration where your sensitivity is coming to connect with the angels better to receive their messages. So let us do that. Let's connect with angels and see who comes through and what happens. So let us inquire through the angel deck and see which specific angels you have a more sensitive and strong connection with whom you can tap the forces easily. Okay, wow. So it is Archangel Oriel. So, 1 second, sorry. Yes, Archangel Oriel. So Archangel Oriel is coming with the message of come into harmony and balance, use your power for peace. He's coming with the scroll of wisdom. The eagle is also flying high with the big picture, seeing everything, receiving the codes, the guidance. And Archangel Oriel is the he has element earth with him and direction north. Yes. So you have a connection with Archangel Oriel. You can work with Archangel Oriel with these divine talents. The message of balance is coming very strongly, and it was also in another pile as well. So if you feel it's resonating, you may have another pile in the reading today. But connecting with Archangel Oriel is important. For pile 3, there's one more angel that wants to come through. And the angel please show themselves. Thank you. So we have Archangel Charity. Give with an open heart, be generous. So there is a blessing on the abundance already in your energy field, my dear pile 3. This can be literal abundance with the 3D reality, or it can be the spiritual abundance with the divine talents. But there is a blessing on abundance, and the message of Archangel Charity is for you to share your gifts, to share your abundance, which will again align with the service of the light worker, the mission of the light worker on planet Earth. So that is one very specific message, but very much in alignment with what light worker missions are about. So let us now connect with let's connect with the dragons, because I feel the dragons are very strongly working presently, and let us receive what is their guidance for pile 3. So we have fire dragon, burns up the lower energies around you. You're safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. So along with the fire, along with the element earth through Archangel Uriel, you also have the element fire working with you presently. I was not very clear on which planet it is first. I picked up moon, but they said no, and then I moved on with the channeling, and now I'm picking Mars in it. So I feel with this fire element, there is a connection with Mars currently working on your journey. It's bringing a lot of energy of this passion with sensitivity. Let's see how it falls through, because I'm just picking now the root chakra energy very strongly. Okay, let's move on. I'm just hearing some different things and not making sense to me right now. It'll come through in the reading. Let's continue. So you're safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. And this is the message for the light worker again, that with these divine talents, the connection is going to improve, and sharing your gifts with humanity is the service of the light worker, which is again going to take you more further ahead in the journey. So a lot of support coming, a lot of clearing happening with the help of dragons. What's the next message for pile 3, please? There are moments of disconnect I'm picking, like in your reading, pile 3. Let me just clarify what I mean by this. So how I'm feeling in your reading, the flow of the channeling, the receiving my messages, because I receive the messages very loud and clear, and I do not feel disconnected when I'm just, let's say, channeling for myself. But in your reading, I'm picking that there are moments of disconnection from the information that is flowing, and that is where the sensitivity is developing with the continuous flow of energy. And that is where these divine talents lie. And really, the importance of no comes more strongly now. And when you are sharing your gifts and you are very clear on your understanding of your knowing, you're saying no because you know, right? So that is where this improvement is coming in the divine talents. The continuous flow of energy, the disconnect is not going to happen. Because I suddenly felt like I have disconnected. That's why I went quiet. Like, what's happening here? What do I need to know? What do I need to tell pile 3? What's the message? So that is a very strong message of where the improvement lies, in the divine flow of the guidance, the connection with spirit. Then we have spirit of place, number 4. So your connection with the elementals is very strong, pile 3. And spending time in nature has come for all the 3 piles. So spending time in nature, connecting with elementals, especially plant elementals or trees, is a beautiful connection where you have this sensitivity with these elementals and the strength of the connection as well. So let me give you this card from this deck of plants. and see which ones. These are herbs, I think herbs mainly. Which ones come through for pile 3? You can try, because these are readily available. You don't have to go in like a woodland to connect. You can just have a small plant with you inside as well, and see how the connection with the elemental of that plant comes through, how the energy connects with you. It's lemon verbena. So you can connect with this kitchen herb plant. I'll show you the other side as well. But if you are thinking of using this plant for consumption, please be careful with the knowledge, what it can do. It does say cautions none though, so it's a fairly safe plant. I know it's a fairly safe plant, but I have to say that. So you can connect with these energies of lemon verbena. Let's move on to the next deck. Let's move on to the wisdom deck now. Okay, so the wisdom was mainly, we were focusing here, right? Now let us see what else comes through for pile 3's wisdom message. So we have peace, number 23, and 23 is number 5, which is the vibration of change. And here we have the white dove, which is the Holy Spirit representation. And when I picked up the Christ and Krishna consciousness in the beginning, that is where it connects with you as your connection with the Holy Spirit as well. A very feminine part of the Christ consciousness, of the Krishna consciousness, the feminine aspect is where this divine talent is coming, growing, the wisdom is landing, the sensitivity and strength is coming. So there is a very direct blessing on your journey from the Holy Spirit, from the Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, and the vibration is bringing a lot of peace, even in the times of change. And the change is going to bring peace. So it may feel like moving towards this storm energy, like we were picking before, but you're still moving there, moving towards it, because you know that this change is going to bring peace. So there is definitely something incubating there. There's something within this egg which is growing as the divine talent, like the tapping the forces within. So there are these beautiful connections, but once you have them, there is a message of Archangel Charity of sharing your gifts, which comes very easy to light workers. Definitely, it comes so easy to light workers. Let's move on to the symbolism and some more messages for pile 3. What do they need to know? Thank you. So we have coins with number 10. Good luck. So this is the abundance energy which we picked up before. You might be finding lucky pennies here and there. That is the presence of your spirit team. And also when you find them, they're saying it is for you to go back into feeling, accepting, seeing yourself as I'm receiving abundance, though it's just a simple little coin, 1 cent, 1 penny. But they're saying that the purpose of the spirit connection is raising your vibration so that you feel that I am abundant. So your energy field is expanded. And there is a need of expanded energy field very strongly in pile 3, so that this divine talent can flow in. And I feel that's where the fire dragon is burning a lot of space which is not needed anymore, which has served its purpose, so that something new can arrive. And this was a similar message. So today all the piles feel very interlinked, but yes, strong message in another pile as well for you, pile 3. Okay, let's look at a prediction from the prediction deck and see what is the guidance for pile 3. Blessing on good luck again confirmed. Yes, thank you. Okay. They're saying the good luck abundance is also on the spirit of place. like when you go to one place, you are able to connect with the spirit of the land through the elementals as well. So you can have this plant with you and connect, but there is always importance of you going somewhere and connecting the energies of that land. And that is where this good luck and the abundance also connects you there with that connection of the land. So the message is thorns, number 31. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So there is a new sun, more light behind this. There are fireflies as well. I see them as like more like orbs of light for you. So this is how the message is connecting with this previous one when we were talking about the past, and still moving towards it. So there is this work which is there, which needs to be still done. It may involve a prickly experience is what they're saying, but for some very specific light workers, this prickly experience can be just in the aura, and they're saying they know what they mean. So maybe in your energy work you feel somewhere this prickly, because there is a prickly aura in energy work in Reiki as well. When I do that, it has a different meaning, but I feel your meaning of the prickly aura is something very unique and specific to you. So that's why they're asking me not to share that, because you have your own symbolism around it. And they are saying that the journey still goes on, and you will be going through some kind of like hurdles, or you wouldn't know. You could see the light on the other side, but you wouldn't know how to go. And that is where this the whole guidance aligns you with this forward moving, how to break through these thorns and move forward. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful connection with spirit you have. They're saying when it becomes more strengthened as well, the spirit will remove the thorns for you. Wow. So what is the next message for pile 3, please? Thank you. So we have 2. The first one is very green, and it landed on the green theme only. We have order in the forest, number 11. Cleansing, releasing resentments, making amends. We have a little one here, elemental cheeky. It may look like a frog to many, but I feel the presence of a salamander, which is the fire elemental of fire here. Working on your heart chakra with all the green, connection with the forest, the land, spending time in nature. Green can be a color for you to work with, to release specifically the resentment. And it is the number 11, which is a very strong master number. Then we have the next is all the blessings everywhere. Wow. Gifts from the universe, synchronicity, number 32. Again, number 5. So the change vibration here, the gift of peace came through number 5. This is all full of so many. This message is full of so many gifts. We have the good luck here, the abundance with Archangel Charity here, the blessings of Holy Spirit with the peace here. The energy of change itself is bringing a lot of gifts here. The main card is divine talents as the gifts. So there is a big emphasis on the abundant timeline that is coming your way. But there's this perspective also which is coming with the perspective on change, which in itself is very abundant, because it will bring this newer vibration, this divine talent, this upgraded version of you, a better version of you. Wow. Okay, let's have a final card. Thank you. So we have the octopus energy coming with evolve into your complexity, number 3. Wow. So the sensitivity and strength is not just like the talents they're showing. The sensitivity and the strength of the talents is going to go very complex, in the sense that how, in a way, let's say, for example, let's say you start channeling. That is the divine talent the divine gift. And then it becomes so complex that, like this octopus who can control 8 arms as a multitasking thing, you can with very complexity deliver the channeled message, but with so much ease and so much comfort, but with so much of strength, that if you try to explain it, you maybe will not be able to explain it, or the person will not be able to understand like how you do that. So something like that, like exceptional, very strong talent, really becoming a pro at it is what is coming. Beautiful. What a beautiful reading, pile 3. So blessed. So blessed. Let me give you your final card from the collection of the readings on the channel. And this could be your next reading from Spirit, or a continuing message from this reading. So I'll link it in the description box. If you're called to, you can go and have a look. So we have moon reading, full moon in Taurus. And they're again reminding me a message which I forgot in pile 1 as well to share, and then to you as well. It's the importance of some of the predictions which are coming here to come to fulfillment, or like an action in the full moon which is coming. So at the time when I'm releasing it, we are almost entering the full moon energy. It's in I think 4 or 5 days, and it's a full moon in Capricorn. So if you're watching it at the time at the time I've released it, then this full moon in Capricorn is important, with this guidance of seeing the changes, like the number 5 very predominant in your reading, and also receiving all these gifts as well in this full moon. But whenever you're watching it as a timeless reading, the full moon has an importance as a moon cycle for all this information to happen, to manifest, to change, to spend more time, to connect with elementals and all those kind of things. Moon cycle is important, and specifically the full moon time is important for pile 3. So I would also like to remind you about the 5-minute Reiki healing space. That is my service to the collective. You can use that Reiki healing space for releasing anything that you have found today, or ask for healing. It works both ways. And I really advise that. It's a very beautiful, high vibrational healing space because of the presence of such high vibrational light workers as a part of the collective of guidance from divine. So I recommend you use that. And thank you so much, my dear pile 3, for your beautiful service to the collective on planet, on the ascension of Mother Gaia. I'm really truly grateful for your presence on planet Earth, for your work, and on the channel Guidance from Divine. Thank you so much. I'll see you again in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. This is Holy Fire Reiki Grid. Whatever you found today to release, you can offer it here and ask for healing wherever you need it. Sit back, relax. I'll start channeling the energy and receive healing. is done, so be it. We thank the energies, feeling the session. Thank you.